Okay, hey, what's going on? My name is Nathan, and you're watching Pioneer MTB. So today we're going to be talking about 5, pranks, tricks that you can do to your friends that also ride mountain bikes with you. So the first one is go for the saddle. Anything you do with the saddle, whether you raise it up, load it enough, they're going to be like, what the heck? It's going to throw off their pedaling ability. And usually some people are really picky about how their saddles are set up. So if you mess around with that, and they have a good sense of humor, they'll probably find it pretty funny. So make sure you go after the saddle. Okay, so another thing you can do to your friends is go for the tires. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with the tires. You can pump up the pressure to like a ridiculous amount, and they're gonna be like bouncing all around on the trail. Usually it's not gonna hurt them, and if you're on the trail and you pumped up the tires, all they have to do is let out a little bit of air. So it's not really hard, and it's something that's pretty easy to fix if they don't notice it right away. Another thing you can do if you're feeling really mischief, whatever, if you really feel like you want to like just ruin their day, which I don't recommend, pump it full of water. It's gonna be kind of funny. I don't know, if they have a good sense of humor, then they'll probably enjoy it too. But don't be surprised if they try to do the same to you. Now, another thing you can do, or the third thing that you can do to your friends to really get at them, I guess this one's pretty harmless, but it can be pretty funny, is if you take off their grips, put some bolts inside of the handlebar, it'll be rattling around, and they'll be like, what is this noise? And they won't be able to figure it out unless you tell them. And it's kind of funny, but I wouldn't recommend doing it with carbon handlebars. Now the next thing you can do is you can change their whole braking setup or their shifting setup. If you move the shifter and you move the brake levers around, they're just gonna be like, what the heck? And especially if you move them just by like a slight amount, whether it's up or down, they're gonna be like, what the heck? And they're gonna have to readjust them. Don't go too crazy, because if you like completely put the brakes or the shifters on backwards, they're gonna know something's up, and might not be as funny as if you could do with the shifting thing is you could ever so slightly, every time you guys take a stop, you whip out a multi-tool and you slightly adjust the brake or the shifter just a little bit, and by the end of the ride they're gonna be like completely down, and your friends will be like, yo, what the heck is going on with my bike? It'd be pretty funny and probably get a good reaction and a good laugh out of that. Now the fifth and final thing that you can do to prank your friends is if you have a friend who is really like super paranoid about having messy cables and it always tries to have the cleanest cable setup, a great thing to do would just be to completely mess that up. Now they might hate you and they might never ride with you again, and so be careful about this one. But if your friend has shrink wrap, you can just cut the shrink wrap off completely, and it's gonna make them so mad, because putting on shrink wrap, it takes a while and it's a lot of work. But if you do that, make sure you offer to help them put the shrink wrap back on, or to redo it for them, because they're gonna be pretty mad and they're probably not gonna want to go through all that effort again. I say this works best on people who zip tie their bike, because you can just snip the zip ties and it's not that hard to put it back on. And that's probably how it's going to work the best, is if you use it on people with zip ties. Now if you like this and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe right here, I don't know. You can also click on a video right over here. Yeah, my name is Nathan. Have a nice day.